Yo, what's up, guys? ENTP Nurture here. We are going to understand procrastination. How do I be more productive? This has been the most challenging topic for us because we feel like we are geniuses, right? This creative monsters that can think of stuff 99% of the humankind cannot think about. You are a very creative person, but executing it might be a bit challenging, if you know what I mean. You might start something and then get distracted and then do something else and then get distracted again and and you're like, your attention is so scattered, you wouldn't be doing what you love. Let's say you're feeling amazing. On an amazing day, execution is challenging. On the worst day, it's like near impossible. So, how can you make your dreams come true? How can you eliminate procrastination? This video is going to be about that. To understand procrastination, we need to understand the concept of momentum and inertia. Notice the dominoes here. Once the dominoes chain starts, it's very hard for it to stop its momentum, stop its inertia. Yeah. So every thought that you're thinking, every state of being that you're experiencing has a momentum and inertia. The more you're thinking, whatever thought you're thinking, thoughts like it gather. Mm? So let's say you're sad. Another thought will come. After 17 seconds, another sad thought will come. After 17 seconds, another sad thought will come. And that will build momentum. So whatever you put out, you're going to get back. So if you're happy, more happy thoughts join you. And it creates this vicious cycle, whatever cycle, where more of that kind of thoughts, that creates this vicious cycle. Hmm? And it's going to be harder and harder to stop yourself from experiencing that momentum. It's not going to be harder, but it's just going to take more time and energy. So you have to acknowledge that. So every state of being has momentum attached with it. Yeah. Now there is positive momentum and negative momentum. Positive momentum is what you want, momentum towards whatever you want to do. Negative momentum is what is where you're feeling sad, depressed, you're procrastinating, yeah, and you don't know what to do, and you're just experiencing more of that negative inertia. So, what procrastination really is, it is the wisdom or awareness that you're experiencing a momentum that you don't want to experience. Yeah. So, it is your inner being telling you this has a momentum. Yeah. It is going a certain direction and I don't like it. And that is a procrastination. It's the wisdom your inner being knows. That's why it feels bad. Why does it feel bad? Because that's not who you are. So, whenever you're experiencing negative feelings, you have to listen to it because it's trying to communicate something to you. It has a purpose in the sense that it's trying to grab your attention and it's saying, hey, whatever you're doing now, I don't like it. This momentum that you're experiencing now, even though you cannot stop it right now, I don't like the direction it's headed. That's all your feelings tell you. So now if you're feeling bad, so for me it says, okay, whatever direction I'm headed is not the direction I want to go. Now I want to change the direction. Now I want to change and feel happier. Yeah. And then in that state of being, you're more creative, you're more open-minded, and whatever you're studying or pursuing, it's much easier. You don't want to struggle through life. You want to love life, and you want life to be easy. And for that, your state of being must be aligned to that reality. So how do you stop procrastination? Here's a three-step formula to avoid procrastination. First, you need to become aware of yourself experiencing this momentum. Most of the questions are like this of procrastination. Oh, dude, you know what? I just jumped off the plane. I don't have any parachute. Now, how do I stop this? Now, how do I stop this momentum? At that moment, all you can say is, you know what? Hang on tight. It'll be over soon. Yeah. Similarly, there is momentum that you're experiencing which can be very hard to stop because it's going at such speed. Yeah, so it wouldn't stop like that. It wouldn't stop instantly. There's no magic formula that will like make you from like experiencing super where you're experiencing procrastination and then boom, you're productive. There's nothing like that because your procrastination has momentum. So you have to slow down this momentum and then shift your momentum to a positive direction. So you have to become aware of this momentum that you're experiencing, this moment, this negative momentum. Step two is acknowledging that there is a lot of momentum towards the direction. Yeah. And it's going to be hard to change it right now. It's going to be hard to change this entire course of direction at this instant. So let's say you're feeling bad, 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 bad. There's nothing anyone can do where you can change your state of being to happy next second. Mm. So it is a process. You have to understand it's a process where the negative momentum is slowly reduced like this, slowly reduce, and then you change the momentum to a more positive direction. So now how do you do this? How do you change your momentum to a positive direction? There are many techniques in this presentation and we'll go through them one by one now. So how do you start positive momentum? First you have to go general to specific. So to understand this technique more, I would suggest you to watch Abraham Hicks, where she has her own video in understanding that. But the idea here from going general to specific. mm, So now you're experiencing negative momentum. Now you bring up a general statement that you believe is true. Listen to this very carefully. I don't want you to lie to yourself. If you lie to yourself, you lost. Focus, think of a general thing that makes you feel good and is true. Let's say I have to make this YouTube video, but I'm procrastinating. I don't like anything. Yeah. I have to make this video. How would you do it? Let's say it's a negative momentum. You look outside. You know what? It's a beautiful sky. It's a gentle statement. Hmm? It's true. It's a beautiful sky. Yeah. You know what else is beautiful? My laptop. I like it. You know what else I like? My YouTube channel. Yeah. I love my YouTube channel. You know what I like about my YouTube channel? Whenever people comment and subscribe, I love that feeling. I'm not the feeling of subscribing that people are like watching and finding value from my content. Yeah, I like it when people share their experiences in the comments, and it at least gives me like a sense of purpose to some extent. Yeah. So now you notice I went from general to specific, and now I have enough momentum. And you know what? If I make this YouTube, so if you know what, if I make this YouTube video, yeah, I can have much more of this. Who knows who would comment? What kind of comments would comment? No one knows. I made this presentation. Would the people like? I don't know unless I make this video and put it out. Yeah. So I am creating momentum. Now notice I started general. I started appreciating something that is general and then slowly went to more and more specific about what I like about producing YouTube video, and that gave me enough positive momentum to start this YouTube video. So this technique is called going from general to specific. Notice here you cannot lie to yourself. You should, it might take some time, but you have to like go from, you have to know that it is true and you have to feel good while thinking it because positive momentum, right? You're trying to be more happy. Hmm? So in second technique, which is also kind of similar to this, focus on what you like about this thing that you're trying to do. Yeah, you're having negative momentum because there's a lot of resistance. What is resistance? There are things that you don't like about doing it. Now stop it. Don't give that much awareness on stuff you don't like about this thing that you're trying to do. Instead, start thinking about stuff that you do like about this. So let's say I have this AI thing that I want to do. I look at it, I'm like, I'm seeing all numbers and stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm not competent enough to like do this AI stuff. Yeah. But then I think about what I like about AI. So take that, reduce its awareness. Like try to not focus on that. Instead, focus on stuff I do like about AI. Oh, using AI I can create cool images. You know what else I can create with AI? I understand this. I love the feeling of understanding. I love the feeling of when the program executes and no errors, and it's like giving me an amazing output. It's classifying. It's helping so many people uh, get their job done in their own way. Yeah, AI has so many good things. So focus on what you like about it. So let's say you have to study math. So in your head you might like, oh my god, I hate math. I don't understand numbers. Blah, 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 blah. Negative momentum. Positive momentum is instead think about what you like about math. It could be anything. Oh, you know what? When I finish my homework and then the lecturer looks at it, he would appreciate it a lot, and I would get an A plus. And I love the feeling of getting A. Oh, you know what? If I did my homework, I can help my best friend also in his homework. I would love that feeling. Yeah. Uh, if I studied now, I wouldn't have to study in my final exams. I like that, where I am putting less effort in the long run. I like that. So focus on things that you do like about it. Remember, your goal is to create positive momentum. Feel good and then execute. Feel good and execute. Your actions, you need to be taking it aggressively. You cannot be very gentle with it, at least in this reality. So you have to take actions aggressively while feeling good. That's the goal, and that's what we are trying to do here. And the techniques here are aligned to do that. So here's a note, right? Don't lie to yourself in this entire process. If you don't feel good about something, acknowledge it. I don't feel good about this. Okay, but don't try to like lie to yourself. Oh, you know what? I actually like this. Even though your heart knows you don't like it, you'll be like, I actually like this. You lost the game. Yeah. The more honest you are with yourself, the easier this is going to be. So, another technique to eliminate procrastination as a whole from your life is to start loving life and loving aspects of life and then collecting it in one place. I collect pictures of things I like in my Keep. So, I have a Keep folder. So, I collect stuff I like about life in the Keep. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're creating a lot of positive momentum of aspects of life you like. So every day you wake up, you are waking up with joy. So you start collecting stuff and become aware of stuff that you like and collect it in one place. Because unless and until you love life, you wouldn't want to improve it. You wouldn't want to like give back to life. You wouldn't be like you wouldn't get that sense of purpose unless and until you love life. So you have to start loving life and then collect it in one place, whatever you love. Oh, I like this watch. I like this thing. I like this keyboard. I like this news article. I like this. I like Bob Ross kissing a deer. Bob, take this, put it in your, put it in your the place that you collected. So start loving life. It's crucial to love life. Then that love would give you the energy and motivation to push through stuff that you don't like doing. Mm. Now, here are more practical, more sensory ways to like actually break your state. I call this state break techniques. So, how to like break the cycle of negative momentum? So, this is like you're breaking this is like the break, right? You're like clicking on break. The techniques before were like a gradually reducing. This is like it's like that. Yeah. So this technique is called the tip method. T stands for temperature. Wash your face with cold water, and here are like instructions. So what you do, holding your breath, you take your water and like hold it for like 30 seconds. And it needs to be cold water, right? Or you could take an ice pack as well, put it under your eyes for 30 seconds. So that helps you calm your body and that helps you like break that state. Or anytime if you're like feeling anxious and stuff like that, it helps you with that. Second is intense exercise. So when you're engaging your body with intense physical exercise, you like playing basketball, lifting, doing push-ups, which is what I do. Just do push-ups, like 10 push-ups or whatever. And that's kind of like an intense exercise, keep doing push-ups. So intense exercise allows you to like break that state and momentum. Yeah. Third one is paced breathing. So there are two types of paced breathing. First one is very simple. It's a much more standard one where you breathe deeply into your belly, then you slowly inhale, hold it for some time, and then exhale. Remember that your exhalation must be longer than your inhalation. Let's say you inhale for 6 seconds, then exhale for 8, hold for 3. If you're inhaling for 6, hold for 3, exhale for 8, which is longer than 6. Yeah, so your exhalation must be longer than your inhalation. Here is another technique, is called paired muscle relaxation. So you take a deep breath in and notice the tension in your body. Yeah. And while breathing out, say the word relax in your mind. Let go of the tension and notice the difference in the body. Notice the difference. Yeah. And keep doing this for like 15 minutes. What does help me while doing this both? Either you can listen to guided meditation, or while doing this, I like to listen to white noise, especially the space noise. If you like go to YouTube and search for space noise, then you'll get this very interesting white noise. It's not just white noise, but it's like space noise with like some reverb and stuff like that. And that kind of usually like relaxes me for some reason. So you can try that. And this is it. Here are many techniques to break that negative momentum and starting positive momentum towards the thing that you want to do. Yeah. And using this, procrastination must be a more manageable monster for you to handle. I hope this helped you. Let me know in the comments below. Did you like it? Do you like this format? Do you like this presentation? What about it do you resonate? Have you ever tried one of these exercises before? I would love to know. Uh, do hit the subscribe, do hit the bell icon, and I will see you next week. Bye.